Yo, is this update rage bait? And who are you? What the f- I assume all of you have seen the update log. As an intro, I just want to say briefly that it's absurd. Trying to remove anything core to the game without balls is just the worst decision you can possibly make. I can't even try to justify these actions, and subscribe so we can continue. It's kinda hard for me to be positive with all this nonsense. In my last video I mentioned that Agematsu had halved the hate on update logs, but the most recent one is just out of any possible order. As soon as my eyes reached the balancing part, I knew it was over. The dev team talking about a Shrine of Water nerf. There's something quite wrong with this, and that wrong should be written in uppercase. How can we even comprehend changes like this? First of all, as of right now, Shrine of Water is a core mechanic. Instead of doing something with it, they could have given whisper rolls to non-shriners. Now, almost all necessary talents for PvP build scale with your attribute points. But why do I call this the worst update? Because apparently nearly everyone is affected. I think it all began with the vampirism nerf. And by began, I mean the gutting of sustainability. They started with that, and now they just want us to lose speeding, which is also a necessary part of the game. And not for health, but for posture. Posture is by far one of the most important parts of the game. In 1v1s, it serves as the ruling factor for how many mix-ups you're able to survive without eating 100% of damage. And just because of a small healing part, this mandatory mechanic is also going to be useless. At this point, just give us a separate game for PvP, because I have no idea how these devs want to take core mechanics away without giving us anything in exchange. So instead of changing what's necessary, we get update logs made from what the devs only see from their perspective, and the top 50 players also. But what exactly did I mean by necessary? And if you didn't see in the intro, I got banned. So if any of the mods are maybe watching this video, please contact my Discord, because the ban reason does not really explain me what I got banned for. I'm banned on Discord also, so I cannot even appeal for it. Hashtag FreeBat. Continue watching. In a quick word, it's insanely messed up as it possibly can be. So the current state of the game is, light weapons are made to be insanely busted just so people could use them over other weapon types. Medium appears to be best one for mix-ups, because it applies the longest shaky block in the game, so it has quite average damage, which I find somewhat fair, I guess. And heavy is a bit hard to explain. Some heavy weapons are just straight bullshit, like Crib Blade and Hellbreaker and others, and then some like Divine Axe just doing absurd posture damage, just damage per round 1, while having 0.8x swing speed, which is quite a bit unfair to come across in ganks. In a 1v1, it's kinda alright if you can manage your posture during mix-ups, because mix-ups are what make heavy weapons viable in 1v1s. But for the most part, most heavy weapons are more balanced than light weapons. I really think that the fastest weapon type should just never be the best and most used. Heavy should be somewhat mid difficulty, and medium should be like the hardest one to use, since it has decent stats on everything and can be utilized everywhere. And that's all I wanted to say. If you want to see more, subscribe, like and comment. Have a good time. See ya.